Hey folks, welcome back to Conquest of Elysium. Man, I've been waiting to play this game all day. It's funny because I had a little phase kind of partway through the game, probably about 4 or 5 episodes in if I remember right, where I was kind of thinking, man, I don't feel like I'm doing very well here because I don't have any territory. And yeah, hoo boy, you don't really need it with the Dwarf Queen. As long as you've got a few mines, the AI is really kind of reluctant to attack you. This guy's going to be tough to kill though. Zenan the astrologer here, he's going to be really hard to kill. So we've got to toughen ourselves up. I forget what spells he had now, but he was basically stealing it, stealing stuff off us, stealing troops off us, and all sorts of things. In fact, let's see if he. Yeah, look, here we are. Let's just check this battle again. So he's got mental hold, which is paralyzation over 25, but it's an easy magic resist negate, so that's not going to be too bad for us. He's also got paralyzation for the entire battlefield, but that's going to affect him too, I think. Then there's enslave. This is magic resistance negates. Again, dwarves have got relatively high magic resistance, right? If you just look at those, the MR on a outdoor dwarf, for example, just compared to one of these guys, it's 5 to 4. Let's just have a look at the arbalest is the same. So the dwarf worker is the same. So at the minimum, we've got 5 MR, which is pretty good. So yeah, this guy is pretty strong, but I mean, yeah, he is going to be giving luck to his enemies. Invade mind, we've got to be careful of, because if he steals like a Dvala or something, we're kind of in big trouble. But there you go. So he's something we've got to deal with. I think once we've killed him, I think the Baron is really on the ropes. The other thing is, of course, is that Vidar is making his way towards their main spawning area. I was going to go and grab these, but you know what? I'm wondering whether I should just beeline now for this part of the, for the Baron, and just put him out of the game. And then we're going to have we can basically avoid this. I think the AI is going to be a little bit reluctant to attack us if we save up our metal, right, and just kind of build a load of ballista. Yeah, I've been spending my gems a little bit, but that's okay. Let's just see what we've got here. All right. Some trolls wandering around, and some other dwarves coming in. I wonder if Hilda there probably wants to go out. Yeah, let's grab some more. Right, by the way, this is something I've missed in this game, but we've got the sappers. I completely missed them. Right, so I was initially using the outdoor dwarves as my crossbows. Okay, so until they're upgraded with the magic, the arbalists have got this, this slow firing thing, yeah? So they fire they only fire once every 3 rounds. So what's happening in combat, with the way that Conquest of Elysium's battles work, is that you fire off a round of arrows, let's say, and they're firing every turn. You're just getting consistent damage. But when you've got the heavier damage, like the crossbows, they only fire every 2 rounds. And so let's say you've got a crossbowman, yeah? What's this guy? What's this outdoor dwarf doing? He's doing between 1 and 5 damage. So let's say you're firing at a 5 hit point enemy. You hit with a crossbow and you're doing it on average about 3 damage, right? And so between 2 and 3 damage. 2.5 is going to be the average. So it's going to take 2 crossbows to hit. And that's going to take 4 turns, right? But if you've got some archers who are firing every round, the crossbow could potentially hit the same target. And you get an archer who's going to be firing in the next, on the turn that he's reloading as well, which could potentially kill it. So what I mean is, and also that is better, by the way, than the crossbow then targeting the same target and doing more damage than it needs to in the following turn. Really, you want that crossbow to be firing at a fresh target to do more damage, because the arrow is going to be doing less, right? I hope that made sense. So just to summarize it again, crossbows are, firing 2 crossbow bolts over 4 turns at the same target is more likely to be wasting damage points than if you've got an archer standing next to him who kills the target on his second shot, and you don't, then that crossbowman is then freed up to fire someone else, right? So, or his, his second crossbowman, whatever, however you want to see it. So you want to be filling in these turns where these guys aren't attacking with, with archers. This is what I like to do. It's a really effective tactic, and you've got the opportunity now with the dwarven arbalists to kind of do this, 3 ways. So you get the 3-turn reload, and then you get the 2-turn reload with the crossbows, which is what I'm trying to get. But I missed the sappers. Like, I looked at these and I thought, yeah, it's got a crossbow, and then I was like, yeah, it's got a strong pickaxe attacks. But then I thought, the problem is with these guys, right? They've got 15% chance every turn of tunneling under in a siege. Now, what that means is, let's say you got 10 of these guys. Over a handful of turns, you're gonna have them disappearing off one at a time into the back line of an enemy siege and just dying, because they have got 2 armor and 5 hit points. They're gonna fight. They might last 2 rounds, basically 2 or 3 rounds. And if you're lucky, they might tie up some archers or a blister or something, or a catapult. But that's not good, in my opinion. Like, these are guys that I'm not very good at kind of managing my armies oops. I'm not very good at managing my armies, right, to the point where I have to sort of, I like to kind of go, okay, this battle is going to require X, this one's going to require Y. Like, I do like to do that. I just play a bit too quick. So these guys are not really going to be playing with my playstyle, because whenever I take these into a siege, they're just going to die one by one. Unless you send about 30 of them, or 4. Like, if you got 40 or 50 of these guys, then you're going to be getting like 4 or 5 of them every turn going to be going in the back lines. Then they might have a little bit more chance of surviving. Because every turn you're going to get like 4 or 5, maybe, or 3 or 4, and then then within 3 or 4 turns you've actually got quite a lot of dwarves that are actually behind the back lines, and then they might have some effect. So my thoughts were, you either bring like loads of these or you don't bring any. But I forgot about the crossbow. So these are actually doing the same job. Now they are 40 gold. They are 40 metal. So for the price of 4 dwarf sappers, you can get 8 outdoor dwarves, yeah, because they're only 10. But you also have to pay extra gold for them, and that's going to take you 4 turns. Okay, so you're going to get 3 more, but it's going to take 4 turns, where you can get these guys out in 1 turn. So in terms of turn time, the sappers are a lot more efficient. So yeah, I really missed out on this. This was kind of dumb of me. I shouldn't have done that. By the way, these archers are well worth getting for the effect that I was telling you about earlier, if you've got a smaller force. Now, am I waiting to get... Yeah, I am. I think I'm waiting to see next turn so that I can get the Dwarf Councillor here to get a Devaler up. But otherwise, I would potentially buy those troops. Anyway, I don't want to leave this unguarded, but these should be enough. I don't know, like this, something like that. Okay. Have I got all of them? Yeah, I think so. That'll do. Let's send these guys off, and we're going to go and we're going to kill these dwarves here. This is going to be Hilda who's moving. Now, Anborn is actually, he's a really powerful character. Well, he was until he got diseased. Have we got any regeneration items, I wonder? I forget if we have. Got a character with a regen item. I think it is this army down here that has the regen, that would have a regeneration item. Yeah, the Hydra skin armor. So if we could probably get this. Let's send this guy down, because he's going to die anyway, right? And I don't want that magic item to go on someone else anyway. Yeah, let's send him down this way, and we'll see if we can catch him up before he dies. He's probably going to lose 1 hit point per turn because of this disease. But I would like to, I'd like to get rid of that disease because he's a special character. Okay, so that was my thesis on the Dwarf Sapper, which you've now heard. I'm going to get Guylug. Let's go and grab that, just to annoy the AI a little bit. And I think we go for some Rhinebrand weapons. It's going to affect some of the Arbalists. So now the Rhinebranded Arbalist. Okay. So when I said it removed the fast, that was something I got from my friend. Actually, I misunderstood what he said. These are actually not slow moving anymore. So if you can get all of these guys with the magic, they're actually going to be really. You're going to lose the slow trait. Now, whether that you lose it from No, you don't lose it from the ballista. So you could actually have arbalists moving around without the slow tag, basically. So that's something to think about. Okay, let's get these guys together. Let me just see how many troops Arlov has here. Not many. So I think we need to get, let me just have a look. 12 arbalists, lots of workers. Yeah, but we don't want to spend any more of this, do we? So we're going to wait. Hilda is going to go out and take on these guys, I think. Oh, it's also this one as well. Maybe I do this one instead, just because we get the diamonds from this. Let me just check this one, though. Okay, this is 3 diamonds. This is gold stream. This might actually create more of a distraction as well. Yeah, maybe that would be something. Okay. Okay, guys, I'm just going to... Let's see what we've got here. I'm just going to kill those wolves. Okay, I'm just going to pause the game before I end the turn. Okay, let's end this turn. Alright. So we've got that large army. He could go any way from there. So yeah, just gonna watch the dwarves kill some wolves. Hang on, did we just pick up a? Oh no, he already had this chest wound. Okay. Come on, let's see if we can swarm these guys. It might be a little bit difficult, especially since dwarves, goblins don't do so well against dwarves. We got saved by the outdoor dwarves there. Okay. Alright, so what I was talking about here is this guy has disappeared off this way, which means he can go this way or this way. So we've got to defend both of these dwarf holds now, carefully. So, what has she got? She's got 23 arbalists, 2 ballistas. That's okay. I feel that's probably enough, at least to give him pause to attack. I don't think it's going to stop him if he does attack. Let's get Gailag here. I've changed my mind. I'm going to found this colony first, just because we get more diamonds, and I think it's just going to be a little bit more effective. We can't put the gate up immediately. That's a shame. We've got Hnos here. So we're going to have to wait a little bit to get some diamonds. She's got Tremor and Flame Burst, though. Those are 2 good early spells. Yeah, okay. Let's get this fast-moving guy. Or Galaug. And... I want some of the armored dwarves. Let's get some of the furnace armor. Okay, that will upgrade the guards before the other ones, I believe. For those of you who don't know, so on the first couple of videos, if you go and check out the comments by Merry Discusser, Merry actually posted quite a comprehensive list of the upgrade priorities. So when you pick one of the Runesmith upgrades, it will tell you which dwarves it's likely to upgrade first, well, which ones it will upgrade first, and there's a specific order that it goes through, sappers being last, I think. So yeah, you want to check that out. Okay, I'm going to leave those guys there. Now Vidar, I might move up this way after all, because I want Anborn here. 2, 3. Yeah, I'm going to bring this guy up this way. So I'm going to bring these 2 together, and I'm actually going to bring him as this army's leader, I think, and he can take the regenerations item at least until he's undiseased, or he's free of disease. Let's get these dwarves out the way. Yeah, these guys took a hammering from those dwarves that attacked them there. That's quite a contested area. Now, what's Gondul? She's not got a lot of stuff here. I think she probably wants... I think she can defend this. Yeah, we've got the ballistas and a load of arbalists. I don't think that's enough there to do as much damage. So I'm not worried about her. Svavna. Let's just see what Arlov has. Yeah, I think the arbalists are a good bet for the upgrade. If you're going to be spending these, but I'm going to wait. I do want Svavna to be making use of his ability, but we're just going to wait on that a little bit first. Okay. Now there are other. There's another Dvala. Is she still a? Yeah, she's still a young Dvala. But once we've got these. Ah, hang on. I think this one. She's not done the portal yet. So we can do that. So we can get that one with the portal of Dvalin. That's going to be a good use. So we can start connecting all of these. For example, look at this. She's got loads and loads of dwarves. So we could take a bunch of these, for example. With... Oh no, that was Queenie, sorry. With Hona here. Or Hona. And... let's enter the gateway. There we go. Now, we've actually got a portable pit. That's not something I've used for a while. That's a really cool item as well. You can use that on an area with solid location. You can get down into Agartha. That is going to be an interesting experiment for us. Consider also, those of you who know Conquest of Elysium, and you know how it works. And the structure of the way that the planes are, and you consider the fact that the dwarves have elemental resistances, and you consider the fact that the Dvala, oh look at this, we're going to get killed here by, yeah, okay, well there we go, that excursion was fun while it lasted. We have got a single goblin here. I might actually buy some goblins. I'd like to hang on to this if I can. So yeah, if you consider that the Dvala also, or the daughter of Dvalin has the ritual that can create a portal. You might start seeing... Oh, so yeah, I'll start that again. So if you consider the dwarves' elemental abilities, the fact that you can get into... You might be able to get into the other planes in various ways, especially if you've got a portable hole or something like I have. And then you've got, you've got the ability to get back again. If you can take a mine in one of the other planes, it should give you some ideas of some of the stuff that you can do. Some of the the options that you've got, opening the game up a little bit. Okay. Yeah, I'm gonna wait here, and I think I'm gonna buy some ballista for that new Dvala. Let's get this guy taking on these dwarves here. Okay, Gylog, he's fast, right? So he can take this stuff away from these guys. Next turn, I think we're going to get some dwarven ballistas here. And then we will continue to move on. Once we've got these guys set up. Slow and steady wins the race, I think is going to be the key. I'm thinking moving him there. Now, I know that seems like counterintuitive. I'm just thinking it's just once, moving him here might mean 1, 2, I don't think he can get there, but anyway, I just wanted to keep him off, away from this fog of war. Okay. There we go. Okay, that's going to be basically it. Hona here can actually enter the gateway and go back. We'll just use him as a fetch and carry commander. Losing some of our gems here. I'm going to have to figure that out. Yeah, as I thought, this guy's having a bit of a rampage in areas where I'm less well defended. So we probably should spend some... Okay, these guys actually attacked us. I think we were just better equipped. Yeah, so they had normal dwarves look. And outdoor dwarves, where we had some slightly better troops. We had some warriors. Okay. This is a big army. Yord here. Got our ballista, but we don't have any ballista. I'm going to build a ballista here just to keep... Because I think a ballista, just a couple of ballistas are enough to kind of dissuade an enemy from thinking that it's a good idea to jump in there. Okay. I wonder if we can get some of these troops. Like, you know, some of those. Over here. Because that would be cool if we could. 1, 2, 3. No, he can't move out there. Let's wait and we'll get some ballistas up there next turn. I think I'll just keep these guys where they are for the time being. Guylag might be better trying to sneak him back now and using him over here, but I don't know. He's a very sneaky, fast. He's not sneaky, but he's fast. And fast can be good. Okay. Let's get Anborn moving into this oasis. And we're going to get Vidar with this Hydra skin armor, and we're going to put it on to Anborn. And give it a couple of rounds and that should fix his problem. I think we've got another armor on another character somewhere. Yeah, it's this dude here. He's got the rainbow armor. He's got a chest wound as well. Actually, you know what you can do? You can actually swap the armor. If you want to get rid of all these afflictions, you can swap the armor around. It's kind of a bit micromanagey, you know. I don't know whether you enjoy that kind of thing. I do not generally want to be messing around with micromanagement, as I would call it, every turn. But there you go. If you want to get that special advantage, sometimes you got to do stuff like that. Just keep these guys where they are. Okay. Let's just go and kill those bandits, and we'll just pick up some of the economy buildings that we're losing. Okay, these guys are making a bit of a mess of my territory. I don't mind too much. It's really the dwarven holds that are giving us most of our income now. However, I don't, I am enjoying the economy that I'm getting from this. Okay, our front line should melt these guys. Just some damage. Mind you, we have got we've got the dwarf warriors, but they don't have the shield. It's part of the reason why these guys are getting. That was actually way more damaging than I was expecting. Sorry, I wasn't expecting to lose anywhere near as many troops there, but there we go. Bandits, come on, goblins. Nope. Okay, so we lost that. Oh well, it was fun. Let's send in Ludgrimer. Now, I'm going to preempt. I'm going to send Varland out here and the Pyromancer, I think. Let's get a Dwarven Ballista, but we're not going to take it with us. We're going to leave that there. And we'll leave some of these guys here as well. And then we're going to go... Is that right? Yeah, I think so. Let's just take... There's Van Land here. We're going to take out this army. Just because I'm worried that he's going to jump on that. Okay. It might be worth saving up. What are we actually importing at the moment? We're making iron, aren't we? We're importing iron. Okay. In that case, let's... What do we got here? We've got quite a lot of troops. 23 arbalists. We want some more guards. Let's just get some guards up there. Oh, we don't have enough. Okay, we're just a little bit short. Wait until next turn. Let's take out these snakes. Okay, Vidar and Amber. Right, is that disease gone? Yeah, he's cured his disease, but we need to wait. He's still lost an eye. Which means he's going to miss some of his attacks. So let's wait and we'll bring him back. We'll just grab these and then we're gonna head off I think we'll take out this guy, which will bring this force closer to where it needs to be in terms of the main action as well. Although it will distract us from taking the Baron out completely. But that's okay. We're not in a hurry to finish the game, are we? I mean, I don't know. Are you guys in a hurry? I feel okay about it. Okay. Alright, this force has now got some pretty decent units. I think this is fairly stable. Okay. Now, where's he going? He's trying to find something he can kill with that big scary army that he's got. And it's just a mage that's strong. Come on, kill the snakes. There we go. I think these guys have had enough. Let's... They might get pounced on here, but that's okay. Alright, Lord Grimmer is moving up this way. We're going to escort them with those troops. One more turn and we can get the Dvala up here. Okay, Vidar and Anborn. Let's go and grab this back, and we'll take this. In fact, we'll... Yeah, I'll go and take this back first, and then we'll get a commander or something and to pick up those while the main force moves on. That might be the most efficient way of doing it. Ah, this guy's close here, look. Okay. Two, three. What could go one? Yeah, I don't think he can get here in one turn. I think the ballistas would be the best thing. We've got a couple of ballistas. Maybe if we get some more... I can't remember if the siege, if the sapping ability, does that go the other way again? Oh no, it's only when attacking. Okay, these guys might actually be might be decent defenders, the sappers, because they're actually going to be, you know, again, filling in. They're firing on the off rounds essentially when the other arbalists are firing. No, he can't make it where I thought I was going to make it. Okay, I'm going to get a dwarf commander here. I'm going to give him Domald. Let's just give him a little bit of a crew to hang out with. But I want some outdoor dwarfs as well. I don't think I got any of those, so let's just take one of them. And then we're just going to go and pick up some of this stuff that we lost here. Okay, he's off wandering over to the west. Well, we don't have a whole lot of stuff over there. So, fair enough. Okay, we're attacked in a plane. Oh, look at these. These things are desperate to kill the dwarves off. Wow, look at that. He survived. The commander survived. Winter is here. A meteor crashed right through the clouds, destroying it, continuing downwards. And then it crashed down to the jungle. Let's see if we can see what's in the cloud level. Okay, that's all we could see. And let's just see where it landed in the jungle. Oh wow, it's right over there. What a massive map this is. This is a crazy map. So for those of you who didn't read it, Mary Discusser was saying using the sense mine ability is not that great on a big map, because often you'll just get, you know, the ones miles away. So yeah, it's better off used when you've kind of exhausted the ones that are close to you. Does that make sense? Okay. Let's get this guy with all these troops. And we want to start creating... let's get some arbalists up here. And we're going to leave these dwarves. Now, okay, that's okay. One. Okay, yeah, it's going to take a few turns to get up to that. Domald here is going to grab this. Oh, he can still move further. I forgot, we've got snow move, of course. Gunald, or Gundul, sorry, Gundul. He's just going to wait there, I think. I actually might just get a commander here. Let's get the commander and... so that's Ugne. We're going to move this guy down here and just take these. We might get taken out, but it might be an opportunity to lure out some enemies. Okay, let's just get these guys. I'm just going to start bringing these together so we're not... Let's just put her on sentry. Now, there's something we can do. I'm going to get her to build the gate. So, Hnos, she's going to create the iron gate. And then go back on sentry. Okay, so this is now protected. And the might of the Dwarf Empire grows. Okay, Hilda is on his own. He's got a chest wound. Let's make... I don't think he's going to kill 7 wolves. Or lake trolls. Let's just try and go around these guys. There's lots of wildlife. Like, so many of it. Gailog. We did spot an enemy army. Okay. So, what do we need in order to create the portal of Divine? Okay, so we need another 25 emeralds. I think I'm gonna get those. Let's buy the emeralds. We won't buy them at overprice. Let's just wait. But I'll just try and get that quickly, relatively quickly. Now, whether you like you know, min-maxing stuff to the point where every turn you're going to be changing the trade is up to you. I don't tend to do it. I just set myself general targets. We've got another Chosen of Dvalin. He's turned up with some Thunder Gauntlets. Shock resistance and shock shield. Very nice. Okay, so we've got another champion. Yeah, he's got a rune axe. Okay, so we've got another one of these guys. It seems like a good place to put him as well, because we have got a bit of a force starting to grow here. We've got an assassin-led army. Now that's a bit rough, although, yeah, this Elder Runesmith's not well protected. Anborn, I want you to give that back to the Elder Runesmith, just temporarily. He's still got his... maybe you can't regenerate the lost eye, but... Yeah, I just want him to have the Hydra Skin Armor protection, because if he gets stabbed by an assassin, that could be a bit of a bummer. But let's go and take that out, and then we'll take this out. Domald, he's just got a bunch of these, hasn't he? I wonder if we go and meet these out this way. No, maybe not. I think I'll bring him back up here. Okay, this force, we should probably... Yeah, we need more dwarves here. Let me just see what we've got. All in all. Yeah, I think we want to leave... Let's just leave a couple of things here. Sorry, wrong button there. There we are. So, in that case, let's grab ourselves some more Dwarf Guards, I think. And then we're going to get Valand here to give them the armour that I like. Now, bearing in mind, they will... Sometimes you'll get the damaged ones. The afflicted ones will also be leveled up, so just be aware of that. You can min-max that if you want. I'm not too bothered. I don't think the game's that critical at the moment. Okay, and then we're going to send these guys out. So, what are we left here with? That's enough to defend against a small force, I would say. I think I'll leave this boss here too. Sorry, this dwarf here too. Okay, one more turn, and then we can afford to get the this councillor to cast his ritual. Okay, Hilda's he's going to come back. I think I'll bring him back here. I'll just keep Hona and Queenie here for the time being. Okay, guys, I'm going to end the episode here. So let's have a look at the you know, the state of the game. We've explored about half the map, I'd say. Maybe not that. Maybe a third. Somewhere between a third and a half. And we've still got some tough enemies on the horizon, I think. Scourge Lord seems to have a few troops going around. We've definitely got a very, very strong Baron player. He might be going this way for this. So we've got to get this one up next turn. And then, yeah, just kind of consolidate the gains that we've got. And that'll be it. And then we're well on our way to conquering Elysium. Hope you're enjoying the series, guys. And let me know what you think in the comments. I'll catch you next time. Take it easy.